Surah 30, or 84 chronological order, Al-Rum, Part 1. Alif Lam Mim. The Romans have been defeated in the nearest part of the earth, and they after their defeat will defeat, in a bitter of years. Lars is the affair before and after. And on that day the believers rejoice in Allah's victory. He grants victory to whom He wills, and He is the mighty, the merciful. Allah's promise, Allah does not lag behind His promise, but most people do not know. They know the appearance of the dunya life, but they of the hereafter are unmindful. Have they not pondered within themselves? Allah did not create the skies and the earth and what is between them, except in truth and a designated term, and many of the people are kafaroon in the meeting of their Lord. Have they not travelled in the earth and looked how the result of those before them was? They were stronger than they in strength, and ploughed the land and constructed it more than what they had constructed it. And their messengers came to them with the proofs. So Allah would not wrong them, but they were wronging themselves. Then the result of those who did evil was evil, because they had called Allah's verses a lie and would mock them. Allah begins creation, then repeats it. Then to Him you are returned. And on a day the hour comes the criminals despair. And they did not have among their partners intercessors, and were kafaroon in their partners. And on a day the hour comes, that day they disperse. Then as for those who have believed and have done the righteous deeds, they are happy in a meadow. And as for those who have disbelieved and have called our verses and the meeting of the hereafter a lie, those are sent for into the torture. So praise be to Allah when you reach the evening and when you reach the morning. And His is the praise in the skies and the earth, and in the evening, and when you reach noon. He brings out the living one from the dead one, and brings out the dead one from the living one, and vivifies the earth after its death, and thus are you brought out. And of His signs is that He created you from dust, then behold, you are a man, you spread out. And of His signs is that He created for you from yourselves husbands to dwell in, and He put between you affection and mercy. In that are signs for people who ponder. And of His signs is the creation of the skies and the earth, and the difference in your tongues and your colours. In that there are signs for the Alameen. And of His signs is your sleep in the night and the day, and your seeking of His favour. In that there are signs for people who hear. And of His signs He shows you the lightning, fear and hope, and He sends down water from the sky and vivifies the earth therewith after its death. In that there are signs for people who comprehend. And of His signs is that the sky and the earth stand by His command. Then when He calls you from the earth, behold, you come out. And His are those in the skies and the earth. All are obedient to Him. And He is the one who begins creation, then repeats it. And it is easier for Him. And His is the similitude, the high one, in the skies and the earth. And He is the mighty, the wise. He has given you a similitude from yourselves. Do you have of what your right hands have possessed any partners in what we have provided you with, so you are equal therein, fearing them as you fear yourselves? Thus do we detail the verses for people who comprehend. Rather, those who have done wrong have followed their desires without knowledge. So who guides him whom Allah has misguided? And they have no helpers. So set your face to the Hanif religion, Allah's fitra, which He has split people on. There is no change to Allah's creation. That is the worthy religion, but most people do not know. Repentant to Him and fear Him and perform salat and do not be of the mushrikun. Of those who have broken up their religion and were parties, every party rejoicing in what they have. And when harm has touched people, they have invoked their Lord repenting to Him. Then when He has caused them to taste mercy from Him, behold, a party of them associate with their Lord to disbelieve in what we have given them. So enjoy and you will know. Or have we sent upon them authority, and it speaks of what they were associating with Him? And when we have caused people to taste mercy, they have rejoiced in it. And if an evil hits them for what their hands have offered, behold, they despair. Have they not seen that Allah spreads the provision for whom He wills and straightens? So give the relative his right, and the poor man, and the traveller. That is best for those who want the face of Allah. And those, they are the successful. And what you have given from interest to increase in people's monies, they do not increase with Allah. And what you have done, and what you have given from zakat, wanting the face of Allah, Those are the doubled. Allah is the one who has created you, then provided for you, then causes you to die, then vivifies you. Are there any of your partners who does any of that other thing? Praise be to him and exalted from what they associate.